So, so she's been successfully creating reels and posts that convey a meaning and a message. And she's a pro when it comes to adding a fun element to her social media streams. She's been creating captivating content with a purpose while still managing to inject a bit of humor and personality into her. So, so she's been successfully creating reels and posts that convey a meaning and a message. And she's a pro when it comes to adding a fun element to her social media streams. She's been creating captivating content with a purpose while still managing to inject a bit of humor and personality into her work. In summary, she is someone who has adopted the digital medium with enthusiasm and skill. She's a perfect guest with us today to provide useful tips and advice to aspiring digital creators, as well as share a deep insight into the struggles and solutions she has faced in her own journey. Welcome, Zahara, to this conversation with High on Persona. It's going to be a informal discussion about your journey, the challenges, the struggles, and the solutions that you found your way into the world of social media. So, first of all, please introduce yourself for our viewers and readers, and would like to ask you what made you foray into the world of social media and what were you doing before that?
Okay, firstly, Barkha, thank you so much for having me on High on Persona, and thank you for such a lovely introduction.
Thank you.
Yeah, so a little bit about myself quickly. I am Zahra Jani. I am a parenting and a lifestyle influencer. And you can find me under the name of being mom underscore and beyond on all social media platforms. I'm there on Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter. So yeah, I'm pretty much present everywhere. And through my content, like if you see the name of my channel also being mom and beyond, through my content, I just want to tell the mothers out there that, of course, after having a child, the child becomes one of our top priorities. But always remember that you are an individual, you have your own goals and ambitions. And if you have them, do follow them because that will just make you a happy person. And if you are happy, your child will be happy. So that's the whole crux of why I started being mom and beyond. And before that, so I was doing a couple of things before that. I was a preschool teacher for 5 years. I have taught play group and nursery for 5 years. And then I got married. I didn't want to do a job. I just wanted to start something of my own. So I started Zara Jani Accessories, which was a fashion accessories brand. And I was just having fun. It was good. I was exhibiting in the city, out of the country, and then I got pregnant with Aliza. My pregnancy was a bit tough. I was advised bed rest. So that's how Zara Jani Accessories went on a back burner and it never revived again. But here I am. I'm happy what I'm doing. I guess this being an influencer has been my true calling, or let's say being a content creator has been my true calling. I'm absolutely enjoying what I'm doing currently.
So, was there anybody who influenced you to begin your journey, Zahara, or while watching some social media post and reel only, you got this inclination towards being a digital creator?
So, after my daughter was born, I have always been a creative person. So, I used to click her picture like almost every day in a very, very creative manner. And I used to share it with friends and family. How, when you have a child, you're a new mother, you're so obsessed with your child, you just want to share those cute pictures with everyone. So, I was sharing with friends and family on WhatsApp groups. And I got an amazing response. And then someone told me that something like a mom influencer exists where people are doing this on Instagram. And I was like, okay, I am doing this for my friends and family and just to keep my creative side churning. Might as well try this. And that's when I started being mom and beyond, and there has been no looking back.
Great. And any challenges or any situations or tough situations or circumstances you faced when you began your journey, and how tough was it initially for you, and what kind of problems did you face, and how did you overcome those situations?
So in the beginning, see if you abhi jaake because of COVID,
Mm,
everything went digital. So abhi लोगों को ज़्यादा समझ आता है what a content creator is or what do you do on YouTube or Instagram. But when I started this in 2019, of course, this was a pretty much established field that time also. But your immediate family and your friend circle, they don't realize what being a content creator is. So I had like a little issues with family that why you're putting your personal life out there, why are you putting your daughter there? You know, it's not good. Friends never used to understand what I'm doing. They were like, "कि बस, you know, video बना रही है, क्या कर रही है?" You know how that basic
mm,
thought process is. So those were a little speed breakers which I experienced at the beginning, but I was uh, I was very sure because when I started, since then only I got a very good response from social media, so I knew I had to continue.
mm.
And today, everyone appreciates it, whether it's my family, friends. They really appreciate the hard work which goes inside because now they understand the profession better. So yeah, that's what I faced at the beginning.
I'm sure since it was your passion, you began this because you had a knack for things. Also, it was your passion also. But in terms of monetary benefits, how difficult it was in the beginning to earn some kind of a monetary benefit from the reels and the post and the influencing, the work of influencer you were doing, and for how long did you have to wait to earn that sort of a remuneration or revenue coming from social media to you?
So see, it's not कि आप आज अकाउंट खोलते हैं, आप रील्स चालू करते हैं and you start getting money.
Hmm.
But the good thing about content creation is कि initial investment नहीं है.
Hmm.
So आप अकाउंट खोल सकते हैं. आजकल हमारे phones इतने अच्छे हैं, you know, we have the best of phones. We do not require a professional camera unless we reach a certain level. So the cost of investment or cost of starting this is not much. So that was a good thing. It's just that at the beginning, the effort is a lot. You are that one person who is creating ideas, shooting, editing, everything. So, initially, of course, you're not earning, but the cost is also not that much. It's just your effort which is going. And if you're consistent with good quality, you cannot do mediocre quality if you want to earn in this field because the competition is tough. So it took me 1 year, like 6 months, I had nothing. I was just creating content. After 6 months, I started getting barter collaborations, which is, you know, in exchange of a product, you do something. Not monetary gains, but barter system. 6 months, after 6 months, I started getting that. And I guess within a year, I wouldn't say I started earning a lot, but I at least figured out okay there are monetary gains in this, and since then it's been a hill upwards. But लोगों को लगता है बहुत easy है. It's not. You have to be very patient, you have to be very very consistent with a certain level of quality, and only then you can see monetary gains in this field.
So how does this entire process go, Zahara? Like, starting from creating the concept, developing ideas, and then executing a final social media reel, especially in the time when the competition is so stiff and almost everybody, be it a college going girl or a school going girl, or a professional, since everybody has been into making different kinds of reels on fashion, makeup, or whatever. So, how is the entire process? A, and secondly, how stiff is the competition?
The entire process, see, आपको एक creative person होना ही पड़ेगा if you want to survive in this field. Just because you feel that, you know, content creation looks glamorous, but if you are not a creative person, if you're not passionate about creating content 24/7, like we were talking before this, that content creation is like your personal life and your professional life are so intertwined in this, because आपका life ही आपका content है आपके audience के लिए. So you need to be passionate about content creation 24/7, and you need to be a creative person. तब जाके आप इधर सर्वाइव कर सकते हैं. जस्ट बिकॉज अरे शी इज डूइंग इट एंड अच्छा लग रहा है कि शायद पैसे मिल जाएंगे, लेट मी ट्राई, बट इट्स इफ इट्स नॉट यू, you cannot survive. And coming to the competition, oh, there is a lot of competition. There is some amazing talent out there. People are doing great. Plus, I guess it just get difficult because social media, agar aap dekhe, at the end of it, it's an artificial intelligence, and it works on algorithms. So the algorithms keep changing, plus the trends keep changing. Plus, there are so many new content creators coming every day. So you have to be very like, अगर अभी आइडिया आया उसको शूट करके डाल दो, नहीं तो वो आइडिया कब किसी और के दिमाग में आ जाएगा और वो it will go out there, you do not know. So you have to be like very very quick and very updated.
अभी आपने जैसे बात की एल्गोरिदम कीप्स चेंजिंग, तो एक
Yeah.
एस्पायरिंग प्रोफेशनल है वो कैसे, हाउ डू दे नो द पल्स ऑफ एल्गोरिथम दैट इज गोइंग टू चेंज, एंड व्हाट इज द बेस्ट टाइम टू पुट देयर पोस्ट और रील, or what kind of a new idea they can create in order to make their post or reel very viral? So what would be the trick for the person who wants to make a career into this, for aspiring professionals?
So the trick is to be consistent. Every day, if you put content, you will understand. Okay, this is the sort of content which my audience likes. The audience will itself tell you. The audience की वजह से आपको पता चल जाएगा कि this is working in the algorithm or it's not. So if you that's why it's very important to be consistent. You just can't put one or two things and be like, oh, it did not work. Now let me move on to another idea. No, if you have a certain idea, for example, humor. So you put that humor for 10 days. See if each reel is being appreciated. So okay, this is the sort of content which the audience is liking and the Instagram is pushing out. And if it's not working, so okay, this is something which is not working. Let me now move on to the other some other idea or some other way. So it has to be, आपको थोड़ा consistent रहना पड़ेगा for you to understand. It can't be like just 1 week or 1 month or something. It has to be very very consistent, and when you're consistent you will be aware and आपको खुद से समझेगा that what is working and what is not working.
So, in addition to being on Instagram, you already gave me an idea while we were starting the program. In addition, though, but still for our viewers and readers, in addition to being on Instagram, are you also on YouTube, LinkedIn, and other mediums of social media? Because the requirement of content, I believe, remains different for every medium.
It is. So till 2022, no, till 2022 half year, I was just on Instagram and Facebook, because Facebook and Instagram are sort of the same. It's
Yes, you can, yeah.
But in last year, midway, I started YouTube and LinkedIn and Twitter. एंड बहुत डिफिकल्ट है वो सब प्लेटफॉर्म्स पे ग्रो करना, क्योंकि दे आर नॉट एज, आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट यूट्यूब, बट लिंक्डइन एंड ट्विटर, दे आर नॉट एज यूजर फ्रेंडली एज इंस्टाग्राम. इंस्टाग्राम सबको पता है, इट्स वेरी एंटरटेनिंग, सिंपल. So LinkedIn and Twitter is a bit difficult to grow, and requirement बहुत अलग है. जैसे Instagram is all about fun and reels, LinkedIn is very professional, Twitter is very opinionated. अगर आपको you need to be updated with the current affairs to be on Twitter and then talk about it and have an opinion about it. And YouTube is a different ball. YouTube audience is only different. Instagram audiences जिनको वो 15-15 सेकंड की चीजें पसंद है, और YouTube audiences जो आराम से बैठ के उसको एक सीरियल की तरह देखेंगे कि हाफ एन आवर का वीडियो तो होना चाहिए. So each platform is different. It's very difficult to be updated. तो कभी-कभी मेरा YouTube पे बहुत टाइम तक कंटेंट नहीं जाता है, बिकॉज एक ह्यूमन कैपेसिटी के बियॉन्ड आप नहीं कर सकते.
Hmm.
बट हाँ, आई एम स्टिल एक्टिव, मतलब मेरा ऐसे ऐसा कभी नहीं गया दैट इट्स टोटली डेड और आई हैव जस्ट स्टॉप्ड.
Hmm.
But I
Hmm.
feel it is very important to be present on all the platforms. You do not have to be, you don't have to ace all platforms. कि आपको हर
Hmm.
एक platform पे test है
Hmm.
रहना चाहिए. That's not the thing. But आप हर एक platform पे present रहो, because if you're calling yourself a content creator, you need to be present on every platform, and that's my motive behind it. Not to ace all platforms, but
Hmm.
to be active and present on all the platforms.
So, for you, how does it go? Like you shoot yourself, or you have a team working behind you to create every reel and post?
So initially for first 2 years मैंने सब कुछ अपना आप किया है, but thankfully, like I said, I've grown in this field. So now I have a small team जो हम brainstorm करते हैं uh, every 10 days कि next 10 days का content क्या होना चाहिए. कि अच्छा ये टाइप की रील्स हम कर सकते हैं, हम यूट्यूब पे वी कैन डू दिस, इन लिंक ऑन लिंक्डइन लेट्स पोस्ट दिस, ऑन ट्विटर दीज आर द करंट अफेयर्स, लेट्स do that. So I have a small team where we brainstorm, and then everything is segregated, that my part is shooting, someone's part is editing, someone's part is, doing the captions. So now it moves like a cycle.
Hmm.
But
And
that's
what
happened after 2 years of me doing everything on my own, which is
hmm.
very important. कि अगर आप एक टीम बना रहे हो, आपको पता होना चाहिए that what आप टीम को क्या, how will you lead the team? You need to know the work first for you to lead the team. So yeah,
इसके अलावा
right now.
आपकी टीम में और किन लोगों का होना ज़रूरी है? आपको क्या लगता है कि डू यू आल्सो नीड समबडी टू मैनेज दोज़ ब्रांड्स एंड टाई अप्स एंड दैट काइंड ऑफ अ मार्केटिंग वर्क फॉर you to, make your presence felt in the word of in marketing words, so that more ads come your way or more tie-ups and deals come your way? Who all do you actually need to form, जैसे एक टीम, एक प्रोफेशनल के लिए टीम में किस-किस कितने लोगों का होना ज़रूरी है?
So फर्स्टली आई फील एकदम स्टार्टिंग से आप टीम मत बनाइए. लोगों को लगता है कि राइट फ्रॉम डे वन आई हैव अ टीम एंड थिंग्स आर इजी. नो, यू हैव टू
हुँ,
गो थ्रू दैट ग्राइंड. आपको पता होना चाहिए दैट you are serious in this field, then you start making a team, because having a team is an investment.
हुँ,
You have to pay the salaries.
हुँ।
Now coming to what sort of team should be there. Firstly, um, a creative person जिनके साथ आप brainstorm कर सकते हो, that what ideas should I put in. So like maybe a creative head, then an editor in place, so that you are shooting, and we have so many reels to shoot in a day that sometimes we can't sit to edit. So like you shoot it, and then you can just pass it on for editing. Then a brand manager who is, you know who communicates on your behalf to the brand, so who is a mediator between you and the brand, so that he or she can crack the correct deal, and put explain your goodwill to the brand. So a brand manager. And later on, if you feel that you're being like really really um really see a future in this field, maybe a PR person, because marketing is very important. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. I get it.
So
So,
not
Zahar,
4 to 5 people,
hmm,
uh, but gradually, not
but
everything together,
with the process.
with the process.
Yeah. So, Zahra, please tell me also, don't you think that people are these days overindulging in social media, and the quality of content is being replaced, is being taken over by the quantity of content? What's your take on this?
I totally agree कि कभी-कभी हमको भी नहीं समझ आता है कि व्हाट्स द क्वालिटी ऑफ दिस रील दैट इट्स डूइंग सो वेल. इट्स लाइक समटाइम्स इट्स जस्ट दैट वी आर पुटिंग आउट सच गुड क्वालिटी, एंड आई एम वेरी पर्टिकुलर अबाउट द सॉर्ट ऑफ कंटेंट आई पुट एंड द एस्थेटिक्स एंड एवरीथिंग. But like I said, it's artificial intelligence at the end of the day. It's only so much you can understand. उसके beyond किसी को नहीं पता है,
Hmm.
like कि क्या चल रहा है. So I feel अपना mental, keep your mental balance, that understand this is just social media, and whatever you see on social media is not 100% true. It's just in front of the camera. How a movie is not true, it's been
mm,
shot, it's been set up, even
mm,
a reel has been set up, even a story has been set up, has been thought about it. So that people need to realize कि लाइफ इतनी परफेक्ट नहीं है कोई भी इन्फ्लुएंसर की. इट्स जस्ट दैट फ्रेम व्हिच वी आर शोइंग यू.
mm,
Beyond that, we are normal human beings. We have our own set of problems.
mm,
So I guess that people need to understand. Otherwise, it can really create a lot of mental disturbance.
mm. Zara, I have seen you creating content on fashion and on healthy eating, on fitness and makeup also. So, which is one specific genre that interests you the most? Which one do you actually enjoy the most talking about or making content on?
Frankly, I enjoy humor content a lot because आप देखेंगे तो वो सबसे ज़्यादा मेरे अकाउंट पे है, मेरे ग्रिड
I
पे है,
saw,
बिकॉज़
yes.
as a person also, see, I'm not a funny person, but I'm a very sarcastic person. Like,
Hmm, hmm,
I have sarcastic humor. I'm not like
hmm,
a comedy person, but a sarcastic person
hmm,
in general also.
hmm,
I guess that those sarcastic ideas come very, very easily to me,
hmm,
and that's the content I enjoy the most.
hmm,
And the other content is fitness, because
hmm,
I'm a fitness enthusiast. I've had my weight loss transformation myself. So I talk about it very, very passionately.
hmm,
Uh, but I always make it clear to my audience that I'm not a fitness professional. I cannot, beyond a point, recommend you certain things because I'm a fitness enthusiast. I'm not a fitness
hmm,
professional.
hmm,
So that's a line where I draw that this is what I am sharing because I like sharing, but that doesn't mean that it's for everyone or it's professionally okay. You all need to uh, basically go to a professional and do it as per your body. So these are the two contents which I love, which is humor and fitness.
I saw your husband and your daughter also participating so beautifully
Yeah.
while making reels. So, how was reaction of your husband when you first asked him to kind of be part of the reel? How open or how much shy was he to kind of begin this process with you? How was his response? And then later on, how he got used to it, and you guys started making reels together, and then your daughter, she also became part of the process.
So me and my daughter were always part of being mom and beyond right from the first day because
Mm,
I started off as a parenting content creator. So my daughter was always a part of it.
mm.
But later on, see, your
How
children grow
easy,
up
I'm
and
so sorry to interject, how easy was it to involve her into making reels and creating content? What sort of a challenges, I mean, you faced while doing so?
so some days are easy, some days are tough,
Mm.
and beyond a point, you can't expect children to understand what's
Yeah,
happening,
that's
right?
what.
Like,
Yeah.
and the tough part is when you get a brand collaboration and then they
Mm,
want your child to act in a certain way or something, and we're like, see, they're children. Beyond a point, do not expect
mm,
certain expressions from there. They're not actors and they're just four,
mm,
5 years old. So that's the difficult part where when they're not in a mood to get a certain expression from them for branded reels. My own reels, I do it when I know she's in a mood, or because they have to be fun. So I need her in a good mood to do that. So that's no pressure. But yeah, branded reels get a bit tough because brands do not understand that we are not actors. Our children are not actors. We're normal people
mm,
just
mm.
getting videos.
And what about
So
your husband?
so when I started, my husband is he just has he's very supportive. So he didn't even say no once. But yeah, it is very, very difficult for him because he is a very shy and a very introvert person. And unka dur dur tak expressions और एक्टिंग और ये सब से कुछ भी लेना देना नहीं है। ही इज़ अ पक्का बिज़नेसमैन। तो उनके लिए थोड़ा टफ था, बट when I put my husband out there, oh my god, my audience loves him and loves him because he's so honest with his expressions. Like people know that it's an effort for him and this is how he is. So my audience loves him. And when he saw that he's getting that love, so now he's become a pro. There are so many times he does reels in one take. It's like he's become a pro now. And in fact, my audience teases me that very soon he will start an account being Papa and beyond.
Nice. That's a nice idea. I found him to be very natural also in
Yeah.
his reels, just like you and your daughter. So now, in coming future, what new do we expect? I mean, which particular genre you think genre is you think is something that you have left out on, which you would like to now cover and talk about? Anything which you think should needs your attention more now in the time to come, in the days to come?
I guess that the algorithm will say what is working, what is
Mm,
not working.
mm,
Uh, but I guess the basic genre remains the same.
mm,
Whatever I do, I will put a hint of humor in it
mm,
because very life itni serious hai, so let's give entertainment to people.
mm,
That's what
mm,
they want.
mm,
And yeah, I guess the basic genres will remain same because my personality will never change. So it's humor, fitness, makeup. Now that Aliza is growing,
mm,
uh, pehle she was like a child. Now she's becoming a toddler. So maybe how I deal with a toddler because there's so many changes that happens in a child when they grow. So
mm,
just growing with my daughter, the content also grows with her.
mm,
I started the page when she was 2 years old. Now she's 5 years old. So
mm.
you know that जैसे जैसे बच्चे बढ़ते जाते हैं उनकी नीड्स बदलती है. So maybe the content will also change accordingly.
So great. So now my last question to you would be: we have seen many big time influencers joining, tying up with celebrities, or being part of web series, or being part of Bollywood projects. Anything in the pipeline for you, Zahara, or anything you are vying to do?
I still have a very long way to go to reach there, and they are such an inspiration. And जब उनको देखते हैं, so we get motivated. Okay, there is a future out there for content creators. It's not only restricted to social media.
Mhm,
If it clicks and if you work hard, there are so many fields open for you.
mm,
So nothing in the near future, sadly, but
mm,
hopefully, someday
mm.
I I will be seen beyond social media. Hopefully.
Great. So, Zahara, thank you so much. We really had great insight and a meaningful conversation with you. We look forward to have more such discussions with you on different and significant topics, and a travelogue also, as I discussed with you. And I really look forward to connect again soon. Thank you so much. I hope you also enjoyed the conversation as much as I did.
Absolutely. It was a very, like you said, a very impromptu and a very heart to heart conversation. Thank you so much for having me on your channel. And of course, I look forward to more such conversations and doing more work together. It'll be fun.
Definitely. I look forward to collaborate in future also with you for different topics that remain significant and that actually help the youth also in shaping up their career into the world of digital media and social media, etc. And do follow us, Zahra, High on Persona Magazine on Instagram. And we should
Yeah,
also follow you and remain connected.
absolutely. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. And
Pleasure is mine. Thank you so much. Take care. Enjoy Dubai.
thank you.
Lot
Bye.
of shawarmas and all that. You're a foodie also, Zahra?
I am. I love food. I love
Great.
it.
So click some nice pictures and share with us.
Pakka, absolutely done.
Thank you so much. Take care.
Take care.
Enjoy your
Yeah.
time. Bye.